Why do you guys want to disrupt this meeting?
I don't want to disrupt. I want to be silent. I just want to go and observe.
Why do you need signs
We all
for
got
that?
invitations for this meeting.
Why do you need
In my
signs
email,
for that?
I can show you.
Why do you need signs for that?
It's to communicate with Dr. Khator about a
Did
labor
you
issue.
say Dr. Couture?
No, it's communication.
it's
If
our
she would
only
meet
way
with
of
us, this would never even
communication.
happen.
You met the general counsel yesterday.
That isn't Dr. Khator.
Why is there even a need for that?
Because people are suffering every day because of the choices that the university has made. And we're just trying to educate people on the choices and hopefully try to affect
Every day,
change.
whether the university makes a choice or not.
But the university can make a difference. We could be
We're
ethical.
supporting the suffering
It's
of
like they're
those
used.
people.
Yeah,
You're supporting the suffering.
Yeah.
we're
Unfortunately, that's what we're doing. And we don't want to support that. We're against it.
You know, why is this even necessary?
There used to be slaves in this country. There used to be slaves all over Texas. People fought and people worked for change. Right now, instead of slaves, we have people that are in near slave-like conditions in sweatshops in other countries. We had a contract with Russell. Russell had sweatshops in Honduras, where people were treated like less than human beings, were forced to, in situations of starvation, physical and emotional
But
abuse
why
constantly.
disrupt the meeting that's going on here?
We're actually
Because we
really
want
at it, and we want
That's
to
the
be
fair trade
successful.
thing.
Students against sweatshops, actually.
How about compromise? If you want to leave those here and go in and listen to the meeting, and then when you come out, you can take your signs and you can stand right here as everyone is coming out and hold up.
You're
Is
saying
it
that we can't have
illegal
the
that we're
signs?
having these?
It's
So that's
disruptive to the meeting to display
ridiculous
something
because it's a
while
town hall meeting. I work for the David Cougar, and we're supposed to be here anyway, so these students are actually allowed to go in there.
Of course they are, but we just would rather not.
Are there any
They're not being
rules about not
disruptive,
having
they're-
signs at this meeting?
Hey, can I get you to sign it?
Yeah.
Are there any rules? Because this is freedom of speech that we have in this country, correct?
The signs really aren't needed in the meeting. You're welcome to attend the meeting.
But
Are there-
are you the organizer here, or do you know anything about this? Because I think you're the security guard for Khator, right?
He's the organizer.
I mean,
Okay.
we don't want to be disruptive. We
Yeah.
just want to
Then
sit
don't
in
take the
there.
signs in.
I mean, but
It's just a
who are you to
compromise,
take
that's
our
all we say.
signs?
This is a
We're
compromise.
not going to turn him up.
They'll be here when you come out.
Are there any rules that say that we cannot have signs in the meeting?
We're
There are
not
rules that
making
say
any
you can't
rules,
be
we're
disruptive.
asking for a
You can't be
compromise,
disruptive.
that's all.
If that's determined to be disruptive, then that could be a problem.
you haven't even gone in there, so how do we know?
You see what I'm saying?
I don't see what you're saying. We just want to go in there and not be disruptive. Sit in there like students, like this is our right. This is our meeting we're missing. So that's all we want to do. We don't want to make a big scene. We don't want to yell. We just want to sit in there.
Okay. Don't leave your signs.
You can come
You
out
know,
right
we can leave our signs. That'll be okay.
right
It'll be
as the
okay.
meeting ends.
So you guys are gonna leave your signs
And
there?
our signs can
Yeah,
still
we should-
That's gonna
we should-
definitely go in the
Get back.
paper because this is kind of ridiculous. This is a town hall meeting.
We should still go in. I think there could still be something good that could come of this, even if we go in right now.
Our
Okay,
signs
I'll definitely
are-
put that in the paper. I can't believe that Hilton actually did not allow people to come in at a town hall meeting with signs. Okay,
That's the state
that's
of the school.
definitely something that's new and ridiculous.
It is. So, do you want to leave the signs at the table? Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll just go in.
That UH ought to work towards doing that. One of the expectations should be that if you're in a department where tier 1 departments bring in lots of external research support, it's reasonable that over time, especially if you're a new faculty member, that would be a cultural norm for you to be doing. I want to note personally that there are a large number of faculty on the campus and across the country who were hired to teach, sometimes fairly long ago, did a great job, didn't build research careers because that isn't really what the deal was. And it's somewhat unfair and unfortunate that they are now being told, well, you're not researching, so you're not really contributing. Well, there are a variety of ways to contribute importantly to the university. And that includes excellent or high quantities or both of teaching. It also includes administrative service. And so what we're talking about here is not the sole criteria.
He's under like the HPD jurisdiction thing, but he's probably part of the university in general.
Because my father's an officer, I can ask him like who works here, so I can figure out like who's around the school. Because I would like to know exactly.
Yeah.
He's a chief, so.
But yeah, I imagine she's gone. And if you want to tell them.
So we can go. You can stay.
Positive
No, no, you can stay.
There are a lot of people who understand that this is the community advancement. These kinds of activities are really part of the university.
That's okay. We could just stand in the back if you'd like. And then, yeah.
$2.5 million annually. And as equally important, that increase in the number of PhD students, that would put us in Turo's top 50 ranking in terms of doctoral degrees awarded. We're appropriate. We should work with the legislature to try to change formula funding ratios in our, to our advantage. For example, in the state of Texas, schools of pharmacy are funded at different rates depending on where those schools are located. Texas Tech has a school of pharmacy. It is located in a health science center, and its formula funding levels are much, much higher than the funding levels for the School of Pharmacy here on our campus, or as well as the School of Pharmacy at UT. That is a legislative process, and we need to work diligently to level the playing field in this regard. We also need to work at increasing the semester credits per student. Right now, our undergraduates average 11.5 semester credits. But it is key that local community and our commitment to things like energy, and we should be able to, we believe, expand the line item funding rates that we've been getting from the state legislature. We need to increase total expenditures per student. Now, this metric is influenced by virtually any revenue stream that is associated with the university. For example, research grants have a very big influence on the total dollars expended, and therefore the measure of total expenditures per student. But many activities, in fact, many activities per day will influence this.
Can you say it again that I'm going to jail?
We need to broaden support in a number of specific ways.
Officer, could you tell the camera that I'm going to jail?
In this day and age where
Don't put the camera in my face, okay?
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I'm not touching you. Don't put the camera in my face, okay?
Can you say it again?
Don't put the camera in my face, okay?
Comprehensive and transparent plan to raise tuition fees to maintain the quality of our programs. And at the same time, we have to develop a need-based aids program, a scholarship program, if you will, to ensure that access to this quality program is available to qualified students.
Let's wait outside.
We need to expand the entrepreneurial culture.
Do you think there's some point in doing this right
do
now?
that
I
in
don't think it's
several
big
ways
enough.
that will be
If I
to
get
our
arrested, I
benefit.
think that's too much
For
complications.
example, by increasing
It's like,
contract
if
teaching
we did something like
revenue,
this, it has to be
a
big enough.
number of college institutes have
What
the
did you get on
potential to
tape?
generate substantial
I'll get
revenue
arrested for all the
through
facilities.
continuing professional education, through
work on that
educational partnerships with
We
the
can
corporate
go there.
community,
It's still
particularly here in
rolling.
town.
Let's go back out there
Those
and talk to them.
programs have the advantage of promoting faculty as
Yeah,
well
we can
as generating new revenue for the university. We also need to take advantage of all our auxiliary enterprises. In this respect, we need to examine our goals with the market in mind. But where possible, we should set goals and with those goals, generate revenues that we can use to promote and support other activities.
The irony is
It was a way bigger disruption what that guy caused.
Yeah.
How y'all doing?
Man, he trying to get all close to us like that.
Don't even touch me.
Excuse me.
Touched your
What are
hand.
you
I saw that.
doing?
I can't touch your hand. Mention again this headline.
No, it's
The guy with the Hilton, he left.
Yeah.
Conservative fool.
I was gonna get like I'm pretty sure they would have arrested me if I did it. There's no criminal charge they could have gotten, so I don't
But
think
you
it would have
still would've
stuck.
gotten arrested.
But it would have been a bigger deal, you know, like than it was worth. Like if the kind of thing is, I'm not opposed to getting arrested, but I don't want to get arrested for no reason. And today I don't think the gain
I don't want you to get arrested.
is a big.
Then I'd have to bail you out.
I know. Then it just becomes a big hassle for everybody else. But did you see how heated that get with that guy with the signs? Like he had the other guy outside. That dude touched your hand.
Well, we can wait for her outside, no?
But she's gonna go a different opposite way. She can go upstairs,
No, this
actually.
is our car.
No, I gotta
Shut
roll.
up.
I don't.
Yeah.
Like I don't have
Where's
time to do
Tatiana?
anything else today. But we learned a lot today. I don't know if we had